pain in the ass. Ding! I guess that's time to start, right? Is everything cooked?
One view.
One view. Okay, yeah, well, there's nothing to see here. Good morning. Hey, what's going on? Let me see camera A, camera B. Let's figure out why we have no camera. This is actually a sort of a little bit of a test stream there. A little bit of a test stream. Hang on. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. We're getting it together here. My name's Tim. I'm TruthSlinger. Having a hell of a day. Learning a lot. Trying to figure this crap out. Things changing out from underneath me all the time. There we go. Okay. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, news full screen. That's better. Now I got chyrons, but the show title's all wrong. All wrong. All wrong. Get rid of that. So how are you today? If you're wandering in, you probably just clicked on the live thing on the right and found me. You probably didn't find me through the feed, which is very strange because we should be able to be found through the feed. We got disconnected from X from my restream. So I've hooked it up in a new way, right, through an RTMP thing. And so, yeah, so X is kind of like ready to catch, and I can make a post about it, and then you can go to that and be waiting for it, and have it like somewhere in your browser or whatever. But it's still confusing me as to why the live stream just does not automatically show up just because I set it up through RTMP instead of, X automatically just doing it. So I don't really know. So okay, so it's a Sunday show, right? And we're just talking about stuff. And so TruthSlinger Project's been growing a lot this week. Pretty exciting. And yes, we are live. And so yeah, we've been growing a lot. We've been doing a lot of interviews this week, and that's been really cool. A lot of Mainers want to get on, so we're very excited about that. And we're growing, man. We're finally growing again. The number of followers again. But what's really cool is we got a lot of interaction between people. We got some really exciting guests on. That's been awesome. Technically, it's been really challenging. On Friday night, we had a documentary called "Defining a Nation," and we had Hugo Gerner here with us, and it was our first ever kind of like visual spaces, right? It was kind of panel sort of thing, and we watched the movie, and we had all sorts of technical difficulties, and Hugo got tossed out, and he couldn't get back in, so we patched him in by phone, and we still went for like 2.5 hours. It was fun. We got a lot done, but that being said, we're going to try it again, and we're going to relaunch this Wednesday night at 8, and I will be scheduling that stream and putting it out there, and definitely doing that. So that's why we're practicing again today to make sure that I can connect back up to X. And so now, okay, so here's my problem again. If I don't show up on my feed right now, okay?
Right.
I mean, you see me right now, but if I don't show up on my feed, like right now, you could go in and forward that and say, hey, we got a live stream going on. Then there's a record of it. Right? That worked. But what if you hadn't seen it at the right? There was no way to indicate that I was live streaming, right? That's just crazy. And then so what happens when I end this? Would it appear, or is it just going to continue to not appear?
Don't know.
Because that's what the way, usually what happens is you see us going live and there's a preview and all that kind of stuff, all that crap. And then at the end of it, then it stops, it renders, and then you can play it later. So I don't know. Why don't you do that? Why don't you forward that and just make it so there's a post and there's a record on the feed that there is currently a live stream, because right now there's nothing on the feed.
Are you gonna do a show?
Well, yeah, I'm doing a Sunday show. We're just talking about shit. I mean, anybody's gonna show up or not? I don't know. I mean, I'm testing some stuff and seeing what's gonna happen.
Well, there's like 4 or 5 people in now.
Yeah. So 4 or 5 people are watching me. Just talk about the struggles of the week. We're a growing podcast. This is awesome here. You should hang around because we are most heavily kind of, getting to interview a lot of people that are just average, everyday people in Maine, plus some politicians and some state senators and councilmen. And we're heavily, politics oriented here, but we do a lot. We crack up. We do a lot of fun stuff, and got a soundboard, and have noises and things like that. And so it's all good, and it's good here. And Mondays we're here from 8 to 10, Monday through Friday, and we do our show. And is it working now? Now that you forwarded it?
Yep, I did a share.
Yep.
And then if they click on that, it'll bring them here, and there's a chat over there on the right.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, it's just like I said, it's a surprise that we have to. It's a mechanical thing now we have to do if we're going to do that, unless.
Promote it.
Well,
There's
that's
a
the whole thing,
promote button.
right? Well, when I don't know why this I've got one scheduled for tomorrow morning, and I generated a post from that.
How?
There's a button, the little feather, that's like post
Okay.
on the schedule. When you
when we're
schedule the
actually-
event before you're done,
Right.
you hit post, and it promotes that thing.
When?
And at that moment, you post it.
Oh, okay.
Go look down through the feed. You'll see tomorrow morning's advertisement, and it says live at 8.
Yeah.
Right? See it? But I have to post about it. Right?
Right.
And so the other thing too is when you post about it, what are you going to pin that to your feed until you wait, or is it going to get dropped down in you know what I'm saying? Because when I go live, normally I go live through Restream.
Okay, well, this is
Bang, the very top, it posts something.
this thing that they've got for. Oh, Jacob. Wait a minute. Jacob is doing a. Oh, he's doing.
Bases.
No, he was doing a video too. Look.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
And he's doing a spaces. But this is the problem, Tim. There's a thing here for spaces. There's not a thing here for video.
Correct.
And that's a problem. I mean,
Yeah.
this is really helpful.
It is.
To,
It is.
takes you to the spaces,
Yes.
and he's also doing a video, and it doesn't take you there.
Yeah, yeah.
So let me see.
Yeah. So he's kind of patching two things together there at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's very challenging. There's 6 different ways to do things, and software doesn't always work together correctly. And so essentially what happened is X was flaking. I couldn't do my church today. X was having a lot of problems. Nobody could live stream. And so I made the stupid decision to jump the gun and say, maybe there's something on this end I can do. And so I disconnected my X from Restream, and then I reconnected it. I tried to, and it says, oh, you've exceeded the daily number of limits that you can do that, and blobbity, blobbity, blobbity. And so, I don't know. I just have to wait, and I don't like waiting very much. So I continue to try and ram it across a different way. And I found a way to schedule a stream on X, which is good because then you can indeed promote it beforehand, which I wasn't doing before. So I learned something, so that's good. I don't know if tomorrow morning or 24 hours from now or whatever the hell it's going to be is going to reset this thing, and can I put my X feed back up? Because what was nice about that is, what I could do is the custom RTMP, and I can add, if tomorrow I add X back in, it allows me, then it would solve my problem.
Right.
Unless it's, well, no, but people might be watching 2 separate streams.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Because you'd have the one that posts at the top of the page, and then you'd have the one that I promoted,
Right.
and then you go through from either way, because it's going to Restream would send one this way and one to this direct connection to X that just catches everything it throws at it,
Right.
which is actually the one that posts, and I really want that. Like right now, if you wouldn't have done that, we wouldn't have known. Then the only people that would have got there were the people that clicked on us from the right. Not somebody just happened to be on our profile page. Now, well, yeah, I mean, the other thing, too, is it sent out a tweet, essentially, to everyone that it's live, and it went across everybody's feed. Yeah, so that's who follows us. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Damn technology will drive you nuts. And but you know what? I just suggest if anybody tries to do anything like this, it's frustrating, but just keep plugging at it. Keep plugging at it. Keep plugging at it. Keep plugging at it. We've been at this thing for almost 2 years. And, for the most part, up until like a week ago, I was still having problems with my microphone turning down on me, spontaneously and screwing things up. I mean, we've been learning all the way to the very end. Yeah, see, I'm turned down again, son of a bitch. Every time I go on, see, it's turning myself down again because it's got this control room is open. Oh, I hate this, man. See how it turned down my microphone again? I don't know why, except for enable that, video settings, audio settings, off. All right, let's try this. Hello, hello. See, now there's something else doing it. There's something else turning the gain down. It's not this control room thing. When we were using Video Ninja before, see now look, it's turning itself down, and I turned this off, noise gating off.
Yeah, the closer you get to the mic, the more it drops down.
Yeah, I know. I know. And what's frustrating about it is I thought I had this solved. But now, what have I done? Now something else, like the stupid restreamer is doing something now. Or this. Probably it's this studio over here. That's what it is. All right, I need to bookmark this, and I need to get out of it. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. See it? Now it's not doing it. Ha, ha.
Oh,
See?
what'd you change?
The studio, I went into the Restream studio right here when I was broadcasting directly through Restream studio.
Right.
I gotta find it because it's doing an auto gain control. It's taking over, which might be a problem in my panel discussion because I was going to use it, and if I can't defeat that problem, I'm going to have another problem. See, it's problems on top of problems on top of problems. It really is insane.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So, all right. Well, I think I've learned enough. How many? I don't think we got a lot of people watching, do we?
25.
25 people. Yeah, I don't know. News is crazy right now. Kamala's been in panic mode, right? The CNN does not like Kamala's communist tendencies. Pretty crazy, man, when CNN starts calling the Democrats commies.
Yeah.
But that's exactly what price controls are, right? Communist nations try that shit before. Oh, everything costs too much. Well, that's because of the inflation. Well, make it cost less. You're not allowed to charge more than that. Oh, okay. So then people go, well, I can't make that kind of shit for that kind of money, so I'm just not going to make it anymore. Hence, you have, what do they call them? Shortages. Shortages. That's right. You won't be able to get your fucking hamburgers anymore or whatever because, they can't afford to produce them at the price that the government says they have to. Duh.
The DNC starting tomorrow. DNC.
Yeah, DNC starting tomorrow. You're going to want to stick with us. We're going to be live streaming that crap all week, man.
And Elon and Trump are going to be talking again.
Elon and Trump are going to be talking again, what, this week?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Yep.
Yeah. And Kamala has an interview scheduled for... Oh, no, she doesn't have an interview scheduled. No, she doesn't. Not talking to anybody just yet, right? Absolutely not. Dumb bitch. So, yeah. Anyway, it's 27 days now. She's been in a bunker. No one talk to her because she's got air up here in between here. There's nothing going on, guys. You know this, right? And so, not very good. All right, so listen, guys, I'm going to sign off here. I'm going to keep playing around with this stuff and or maybe just go and eat and watch a movie because I'm tired already.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It's Sunday. Enjoyed it. Catch us here every day, Monday through Friday, 8 to 10. And most of the time, catch us at 1 o'clock for church. But we didn't have that today because we had technical problems. But yeah, 8 to 10 every morning on X, on YouTube. We're also at TruthSlinger X over there. Like, subscribe, share, bookmark, all that good stuff. And then Saturday nights we do movie night. That's always cool. And then Wednesday nights we do a documentary. This Wednesday night we're gonna have Hugo on again, Hugo Gerner, and we're gonna watch his documentary about communism called "Defining a Nation." It's a 30-minute documentary, and we're gonna have a panel discussion if I can get it all put together by that time. So anyway, you guys have a good day. My name is Tim. I'm your TruthSlinger. I am out of here. Moo.